So within like 10 seconds. All right, here we go.
Hi, hi everyone. So I introduce myself.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just want to start seeing people come in. There you go, I see you here. Let's wait until it kicks in. All right, all right. Can everyone see us? Yeah? Great. Okay. Thank you, Glenn. You're the first one that we see here. Hi, Jessica. All right. So, Nicholas, hi, how are you?
Good. Hi. Good morning from here, from China.
Yes, you're in Beijing.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you so much for joining us. We invite Nicholas over to States to attend various Comic Cons. Last year we did New York Comic Con. A year before we did San Diego Comic Con. So due to COVID-19, we cannot attend in person, all due to all great events being canceled. But here we are. We have Nicholas from Beijing. So yeah, please introduce yourself.
Okay. So my name is Nicolas Nemiri. I'm a French comics artist. Uh, and I'm living in China as a concept designer for a little studio and a pre-production studio. And I used to do comics, and then I define myself like no painter, just a drawer. That's my skill. What
Great.
else?
So
That's
what are
it.
you currently working on right now?
Uh, Now I will trying with my studio to make some toys, and I used to do some design for animation show, so like a movie animation, and then trying to do another comics too. That's it. Like I finish the first book and I do another book. I can show you. I'm doing kids now.
Great. Can't wait to see. Can't wait to see. Yeah, I think guys, due to slow internet connection, I think it's a little bit
Sorry.
blurry, but I think it's gonna catch up very soon. So,
Okay.
yeah, Nicholas, are you ready to show your book?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Hi. Can you see well?
Yes, I can see. Great. Hopefully the resolution will hold up very soon.
Actually, I'm trying to do toy with these two characters, the tiger and the girl. Welcome.
So Nicholas, there's no way that we can boost up the Wi-Fi speed, right?
No, it's very bad. Like what?
I think
I
it's
can't
getting
see.
better.
Okay. Maybe I should go slowly.
I think it's getting better.
So this is my hard book with a beautiful drawing from him on the first page. Let me know if it's too fast.
So I'm gonna read out some comments, Nick, so we can just chit chat while we review your
Okay.
book.
Yeah. This is a different drawing actually. There is some with pencil and ink. Actually, I use digital sometimes, but I prefer paper and ink because digital is feels fake or empty for me to do. But I do also. This is a nib and stroke. And watercolor. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
But the visual is not good, that you say?
No, it's okay. It's just low resolution, but it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, in China, I use a VPN to connect to Zoom, so maybe that's why it's slow down. This is digital, actually. So.
Because if the internet, because resolution is not really good right now, Nicholas. So maybe after we do wait for like 5 minutes until your internet gets better, maybe we should do like either live drawing through your iPad, or if you want to show some of your PSD files, you can just share your screen if you want.
You mean paper on my computer?
If you want, it's just pretty. It's pretty blurry right now.
Okay, I don't want to do this, sorry, because I didn't prepare that. So okay.
It's okay, but yeah. But if you want, maybe you can
Let me check something.
share your desktop screen.
I can try. Okay. Okay, I can show. I don't have anything on this new laptop. So
how about you connect with your iPad if you want.
Okay.
Right, and then if you want to draw something or maybe explain some things for us.
Okay. Well, on which on the Magma?
No, you can join in using Zoom. So do you have Zoom, or do you want to do? Yeah. So join in Zoom, and you can share your screen on your Procreate, I think.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. So
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's not your fault. So yeah, I mean, he was initially scheduled to do a live drawing tomorrow, but then today's a lucky day. We get to see him draw. Until he gets ready, I'm going to share my screen to show his merch. All right, so if you go to original art, you guys can see his beautiful work for sale. Beautiful, beautiful. They're very high res, so you guys can see all the little details. I especially like this one. This is one of my favorite. And we have his private commission. So basically you guys can see different price options, different size, different medium that he will use. Really cool. And we have merch. These are really, really cute. So they're tote bag. We have black and white.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so this is what we have. So if you guys, So if you guys purchase his private commission today, you guys may be able to see his drawing in live tomorrow.
Can you
Or
tell
today.
me how? Can you tell me how can I join the Procreate by Zoom? You know?
You will log in Zoom and then you're gonna open up your Procreate and you're gonna share your screen.
Okay.
Can you please turn off mute? Probably turn off your audio on one of the device.
Yeah. Done. Whoa.
Sorry, guys.
This is better.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? You hear me still?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and I share the screen on, I do that on, I don't understand. I have open a Procreate, sorry.
You have to share your screen.
But
go to Zoom
where?
and share. Go to Zoom first, and then you hit share screen.
Okay. And share screen is where? More. Okay, share screen. I found it.
Great.
But there's no Procreate on it. There's photo, iCloud, Dropbox, blah blah blah. Whiteboard. That's it.
How about your desktop?
No. Why they don't use Procreate?
So
I'm
all right,
sorry.
Nicholas. So we're on live right now, so we have to show something. So
okay, I show some. Okay, photo. I will do something like this. Okay.
So worst case, that camera is a lot better than your camcorder, so you can just share your artwork. You can maybe have it in. You can have it in angle, and then you can show your book if you want.
Done. Do you see?
No.
Why?
So Nicholas.
Okay, I'm quick. Yeah, I'm coming with picture from the file. So done. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. This you can see well?
I can see your drawing.
Okay. This too. That's my work in Beijing.
What was it for?
This was for animation show, movie, concept story about a girl and this bird. I don't know in English the name, the group. This is a comics, handmade concepts, some character design. This is from the hard book, actually. Cat and girl. That's my tool, basically.
Can we talk about some of the materials that you use?
Yeah, I use very simple stroke and brush. Nib. You say nib? That is English word.
Yes.
With Indian ink and some white ink to cover. That very simple. The most easier I can bring with me everywhere. And actually, I love. Sorry, tell me.
And what medium did you use? What material did you use for this one?
This is a pencil, just pencil.
Nice.
Actually, what I love to draw the most is animals, girls, kids, and old people. It's very simple. And crazy cat. This is watercolor. This is the page, so you can see the framework. Kind of like storyboard, actually. I like telling stories. If I go too fast, let me know.
No, it's great. It's perfect.
This is concept design. This is all digital on Photoshop. This is for Space Girl, Pirate Space Girl, with how you say paint body painting, war body painting. This is Kurokuma Comics. This is a design also for a character for animation show in China. Is a wizard with a magic.
Nicholas, we have a question.
Yeah.
So how does Nicholas use watercolor to create such a various texture?
This one is digital.
No,
It's
just
totally
watercolor
digital.
technique.
The one of watercolor is based. Actually, I don't think too much. It's based on the paper I use, and sometimes I correct and do watercolor on it. Then it become again. It change the texture. It's like I don't think too much about. I just try to have a feeling of what I'm doing. So I'm dirty. Let's say like this. There's no way or technique. Just try to get to the good feeling. So I'm not a technician actually.
Well, it's great. Everyone, I can read all the comments on Crazy Cats are lovely. I love Kitty. I love your lines. Oh my gosh, you should sell that one. Amazing. Love how loose his work
This one is
is.
a big. This one is a big painting actually, big format. And after I scan, I put color on it on digital. But it's a girl with a bear.
It looks amazing. So another question from Cecil. What's Nicholas' inspiration when drawing?
What inspiration?
What is your inspiration when you draw?
Like I say, girl, kids, and animals is the most of my inspiration. And sometimes I see some movie or some book I read give me idea. It's very random. Or some scene outside I saw like when I go to work with bicycle, gives me some idea. That's it.
How about
I try to find it.
Sorry?
Tell me. No, go ahead.
Another question from Jessica Pace. How long have you been drawing?
Uh, maybe drawing like drawing or make money on drawing. Maybe 40 years I draw, but be complete like this, like 21 years. Yeah. This is it. Where I will try to find other drawing quick. Um, how can I? Sorry, share screen. No, I can't share more. I don't have more here. I'm sorry. Let's try. Whiteboard. I can try something here.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be great.
But it's not Procreate, okay? It's like.
Yeah. Are you using Zoom whiteboard?
Yeah, there's only one.
That's great. They're asking, who did you idolize? Which artist idolized you growing up?
Which artist I love when I grown up, you mean?
Yes.
There are many. Like Katsuro Otomo, Richard Corbin, Moebius, so many. Actually, there's many. In painter, I love Goya, Spanish old painter. That's that's many actually. Even some picture I see when I was a kid, like Chinese painting. I don't know who paint what, but in my house there are many things like that. Because my family are crazy of art, so it's very depend. You see the drawing is okay?
Yes, they're
Okay,
great.
cool. I never tried this one, so let's see. That's fun. So it's very cold now in Beijing.
It's very
Actually, it's
cold.
not. Yeah, last night it snowed a little bit. So I don't know in your place.
I heard Korea is really snowing hard.
Ah, that's my cat. I'm sorry.
We all love cats.
Yeah, but he's fucking annoying guy. If I let him go in, he hate when I'm walking. So meow. Strange tool. I never tried before. Uh, I don't even know how you change the size. Okay. Let's try this. Mm-hmm. Ah, Actually, it's a funny school, very sensitive. How many time I have? Quoi, dis donc? Liam?
You have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, hello? Hi?
So Nicholas, we have about 4 minutes.
Okay. Hi. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what you see.
Nicholas, I think we have one time for one question.
Go ahead.
This is a question from Manguido. Did you have other non-art related job while becoming a full-time artist or started with art from the start?
No, I did many kind of job before. Actually, I always drawing, and to make money, I did work on many kind of. I didn't question myself. I did study in art school and everything, but after I wanted to have other experience on drawing of art, so I did other job, uh, whatever. But I get lucky to have my first comic job. I was like 20, 24, something like this. And when I was younger, I worked in fashion design some part also. That's it.
Right.
But the
And
drawing was, that's it.
yeah.
But I beginning, I didn't expect I will make money with drawing. That's the truth. I didn't have a self-confidence for that.
So another question, how did you learn to draw animals so well with so few lines?
I watch them a lot, actually. I don't copy so much. I'm not so good at copy or watch and draw at the same time, but I look at them a lot. So it's just I try to remember only what I need to fix the style, the feeling. Yeah.
Right. And last question by Oliver G. How did he develop his squiggly line style?
Uh, Maybe I always had this kind of line, actually. I remember when I was junior high school, I tried to the nip first time, and it came very, very naturally. But I don't like, for example, a marker or stilo. I don't know, ballpoint, because it's too regular, and I have a very poor drawing. When I use nib or brush, I feel so much freedom because there are many possibilities in just one tool. So it matched my way of drawing. I'm very compulsive. So and,
Amazing.
that's it, I can say, I think.
Do you want to see? Do you want to say anything for fans before you go?
Uh, what can I say?
Yeah.
Like for like advice, you mean?
No, anything. It could be anything.
For people who drawing, I think the best way is really look at things around of you. Just look at it, ideas before drawing, not just drawing. Be curious. That's all I can say. Keep the beginner spirit. That's it. That's my advice.
Great. So
That's it.
yeah, that's it. And sorry that we had some technical difficulties, Nick, but then I'm sure tomorrow will be better. So tomorrow, same time, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, Nick is scheduled to do 30-minute live drawing. So if you guys do a private commission through superanius.com, you guys might be able to watch him draw your commission. And 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today, he will join in Art Jam with Peter, Eliza, Kim Jung Gi, Miss Chisu, Dongho, Pyeongjun, Jaegwang using Magma Studio. So it'll be super fun. And the theme of the Art Jam is strange creatures in forest. So I think that's going to be super fun. All right. Thank you so much, Nick.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Now, Kim Jung Gi will join us. Let's see. Nick?
Yeah, tell me.
Can you stop share your screen here?
Yeah,
This
I'm
might
trying.
work.
Okay. Sorry. I stop. Oh yeah. Stop. Okay. Done.
Great, thank you. 정기 선생님 잘 들리시나요? 오디오가 마이크가 안 되네요, 지금. 언뮤트 하셔야 될 것 같습니다. 들리시나요?
예, 여보세요. 들립니까?
네, 잘 들립니다. 선생님
예,
안녕하세요.
안녕하십니까? 안녕하십니까?
잠시만요.
예?
이게 되나? 한번 확인을 하겠습니다. 오케이. 선생님 인사 한번 해주세요.
예, 안녕하십니까? 예, 됐습니다. 헬로. 안녕하세요.
네, 인사 한번 해주시고요. 어떻게 지내셨는지.
네. 오늘 한국은 눈이 많이 왔어요.
So, hello everyone. Today it's snowing. It's snowing a lot in South Korea.
네. 오는데 너무 힘들었습니다. 여기까지 오는데.
It has been a hard time. I had a hard time coming to the studio.
그냥 집으로 돌아갈까 여러 번 마음 먹었었는데 왔습니다.
I came to the studio finally, but there were a few moments where I told myself that I should go home.
네. 자, 그래서 뭐 요즘에 코로나 사태긴 하지만 저는 그래도 이 안에서 스튜디오에서 잘 지내고 있었습니다.
I know that COVID-19 situation is getting more and more serious, but I have been fine working in my studio.
네, 그래서 저도 오늘 북투어를 제 책 북투어를 시작해 보도록 하겠습니다.
So today I
제 목소리가 잘 안 들리네요.
네.
네.
지금 잘 들려요.
네네, 알겠습니다. So today, Jung Gi is going to do his own book tour.
잠시만요. 잠시만요.
So again, it's snowing a lot in South Korea, and Jung Gi had a hard time coming to the studio, so he thought about going back home, but he did anyway. And now he's going to start his own book tour right now. fresh.
저도 제 책을 다 본 적이 거의 없어서
So it's new to him too because he rarely looks at his own sketchbook, go through his own sketchbook.
표지는 제가 마음에 들어합니다.
I like the cover.
저 폭력적인 걸 좋아하게 했어요.
As you guys already know, he loves the violent images.
예, 색깔도 뭐 좋습니다.
I like the color too.
예, 이 마크는 뭐 2007 때부터
And you know this mark, it has been the same since 2007.
예, 멋지죠 이 표지.
Nice, right?
자, 뭐 평소 때 다른 책들과 똑같은 패턴인.
So it's quite the same. The continue of the book is quite the same as before.
그래서 뭐 평소 때 낙서하던 것들을 모여져 있습니다.
So the book is consisted of all the doodles that he has been doing on his free time.
이건 제가 평소 때 입고 다니는 패션 스타일이에요.
This is the style of clothes that he wears all the time.
원래 이런 그림들은
These kind of drawings,
이렇게 먹으로 이렇게 쓰다가 이게
he uses black ink, black traditional ink.
붓을 이제 잉크 저조를 하다가
That mark is made when he was wiping off the ink from his brush.
원래 이렇게 막 칠해져 있는데
So there was just these like black marks on the paper, and he added the drawing to that black ink.
이제 끝난 다음에 다
When
맞춰서 낙서한 겁니다.
When he has finished wiping out his brush, he added more drawings into it, and he finished it as a whole.
이 옆에 그림은 중간에 녹색 펜들은
The drawings on green pen
제 아들이 그린 거예요.
is a drawing by his son,
그래서 아들 그림 옆에다가
and he added his own drawings next to the drawings of his son.
뭐 이런 것들.
These kind of things.
이제 뭐 동물 그리는 거 좋아하니까.
I like to draw animals, Jung Gi said.
그저 죽음과 세금은 피할 수 없다.
We can never avoid the death and the tax.
예,
Pay
5월달
tax, pay
되면
tax.
종합소득세 낸다고.
He has to pay tax every May every year. On May every year.
그다음 뭐 콘티 같은 것들.
The storyboard that he worked on.
예, 뭐 커미션했던.
The works that he did for commission.
이런 거는 식당 같은데 냅킨 같은.
The drawing on the right side is done on a napkin when he was in restaurant. So normally those drawings are done while he was eating.
이 그림은 프랑스 앙골렘 갔을 때 그린 거네요.
This drawing is done in France in Angoulême when he was visiting the city for the festival.
이것도 콘티인데요.
This is also a storyboard.
고스트 뭐 시리즈 고스트 언더 실인가 뭔가 공각기동대.
Ghost in the Shell.
이게 이제 콘티고 완성작입니다.
Another storyboard and the final piece.
이런 것들은 다 평소 낙서죠.
So all these are doodles.
근데 맨날 물어보시거든요. 왜 남자는 옷을 입고 여자들은 맨날 왜 많이 안 걸치고?
And people ask Jung Gi a lot of times, why are the women are all naked and why only the men are wearing clothes?
그건 제 마음이죠.
It's my own free will to do so.
네, 이런 것들. 이거는 이 그림 9.11 테러에 관한 거예요. 쌍둥이 빌딩.
This drawing is about the 9/11. the incident that happened in the US.
뭐 컬러는 수채화도 많이 쓰지만 보통 평소 때는 마카를 많이 씁니다.
For colors, he used also watercolor, but most of the time he uses coping markers.
워낙 또 밀리터리물 관심이 많아서 그런 쪽 관계된 그림들이 많습니다.
And as you guys all know already, he is very into all the things that are related to military. So there are lots of drawings related to that theme.
이 두 그림은
And these two drawings,
문신을 시술하기 위해서 그린 그림입니다.
commission요.
네.
And these two pieces were a commission for a tattoo piece.
네, 특수부대 출신이에요.
It was a guy from a special force who asked Jung Gi to draw for him for a tattoo to draw him a tattoo design.
수채화
Watercolor.
뭐 이런 거는 프랑스 소설가 베르나르 베르베르의 개미라는 소설.
And these drawings are done for a writer, a French writer Bernard Berber, for his novel Ant. The drawing was done for the novel Ant.
그런 그림들.
Those kind of drawings.
이런 것들도 뭐 콘티들.
Storyboards.
이거는 한국에서 대선 때 그리는 하루 종일 그렸던 방송에서 그렸던.
This drawing was done on a election day in South Korea. He drew it for an entire day.
이런 건 이제 수업 때문에 이제 그렸던 그림들.
These are the drawings that he has done to give lectures to students.
제가 어떻게 머릿속에 이미지를 잡고 어떻게 표현하는가.
It was to explain how he visualized all the images, all the scene inside his head, and draw it on paper. How he visualized it.
네, 다 마찬가지입니다.
The same thing.
어떻게 캐릭터를 어떻게 만드는가.
And these drawings were to explain how he designed a character.
그래서 이게 한글로 적혀 있었어. 영어로 되어 있는 버전도 있습니다.
There is also a version in English.
컬러 이런 거 마카로 칠한.
This drawing is done in markers. On markers.
그리고 뭐 박스 같은.
The drawings that he did on a box, on cardboard box.
이것도 그냥 뭐 그랬던 그런.
Doodles that he did.
이것도 이제 수업 때문에 이제 그랬던 거예요.
These drawings are also for lectures.
여기도 밀리터리물 관련된 거라서.
All the things related to military theme.
네, 워낙 뭐 이런 것들은 좋아합니다. 그리는 거.
I really like drawing these kind of things, he said.
저희 가족들.
My family, his family. My family.
네.
His family.
요거는 저희 아들이 그려놓은 거. 제가 이렇게 따라 그린.
So the drawing on the left side is done by his son, so he copied what his son drew and redrew it in his own style.
이날은 기억이 나는데 우리 아들이 리코더 시험 본다고 하루 종일 리코더 프로를 불었어. 미치는 줄 알았어.
He remembers what happened that day. His son was to go through a recorder exam in school, so he has been playing it all day long. So he remembers perfectly what happened that day.
이것도 저희 가족들 여행 갔어.
Also his family when they went on a family trip.
징그럽네.
Very disgusting what he drew over there.
그리고 치과 갔을 때.
And the drawing on the left was done when he went to a dentist.
치과는 좀 아닌 것 같아.
he doesn't like going to the dentist.
정기쌤, 저희 질문 좀 해도 될까요?
안 됩니다. 네, 해도 됩니다.
Okay.
이 그림 어디 갔지?
Okay, so when you were in military and could not draw for 3 or so years, how did that affect your overall skills?
그 군대 가셔서 한 2년, 3년 정도 그림 못 그리셨을 때 그게
네.
어떤 영향을 미치셨는지 선생님 실력에, 그림 실력에.
아니요. 가기 전에는 되게 불안했었는데요. 가서 머릿속으로 많이 그렸어요.
He was very nervous before going into the military service. He was worried that he would not draw that much. But when he was in the military service, he drew a lot inside his head.
그리고 실제로 타보고 만져볼 수 있어서 저한테 갔다 온 뒤에 작업하는데 도움이 많이 됐습니다.
And on the contrary, because he could actually see all the things, all of the military stuff for real when he was in the military service, because he could touch it, he could really see it with his bare eyes. It kind of helped him to visualize visualize more things after finishing the military service. So it helped him apparently.
Another question coming from the Acronautic. How do you search for a reference when or if you use one?
How and when?
How do you search your reference?
레퍼런스 이미지는 어떻게 찾으시나요?
인터넷에서도 많이 구하고요. 그 다음에 많은 관찰. 그 다음에 요즘에는 또 뭐 유튜브나 이런 거 영상적으로 보면서 습득하는 것들이 많습니다.
He searches, he finds his reference images on internet. Nowadays, it's via YouTube. All the visual images going through the videos, and most of the time, it's through observation.
Comment from Eliza Barnes. I wonder what it looks like when he uses his non-dominant hand.
왼손 쓰실 때는 그림 어떠신지 궁금하대요.
왼손요?
네.
왼손 그럼 그려드려야 되나?
I'll try to show it to you guys personally.
자, 왼손.
So the drawings, how would the drawing look like if he draws with his left hand?
잘 못 그리네요.
He's not really good at it.
예, 왼손 잘 못 그리는 걸로.
So what does it look like when he draws with his non-dominant hand? Jung Gi said that we'll say that it's not that good.
그리고 왜 오른손은 왜 이렇게 병신같이 있죠? 이렇게.
And his dominant hand stays awkwardly next to his non-dominant hand.
근데 한 달만 그러면은 뭐 별반 차이 없을 것 같아.
He thinks that the result will be the same if he tries to practice with his non-dominant hand for about a month.
이까지.
Okay, that would be it for now.
했을 때 그렸던 것들이 다 모여져 있습니다.
So this book consists of all the drawings that he drew.
휴지 그림이 많네.
There are lots and lots of napkin drawings apparently.
페이스북 가서 했던.
This
그렸던
drawing
그림.
is done when he went to visit the Facebook headquarters.
여기는 커미션으로 했던 그림입니다.
Drawing he has done for a commission.
이 그림은 말레이시아 페낭에 되게 큰 그림을 그릴 때 그리고 나서 호텔에 와서 그렸던 그림입니다.
So this drawing was done after he has done a big live drawing show in Penang.
제가 좋아하는 그림이다.
This is one of the drawings that Jung Gi likes.
여기 회의하는 모습.
Drawing when they were doing a meeting.
예, 딱 봐도 나쁜 걸 꾸미고 있는 걸 알 수 있죠.
As you can see, they're planning for something very bad.
표지에 사인해줬던 것들.
And these are the drawings that he did, drawing like comic book festivals for fans. On signing events.
광고 콘티.
Storyboard for a commercial work.
다 광고에 관한.
Everything is related to the commercial work that he did.
와, 이 광고도 이거 많네.
There are loads, apparently.
광고나 이런 거 찍기 전에 이제 설명이나 구도 같은 것들 이런 것들을 한번 그려본 것들.
These are all the sketches that he has done before actually working on the commercial work to explain the composition and the storylines, etc.
A question from Nelson Jr. Can you imagine what your life would have been like with no drawing?
그림 없이 선생님 삶은 어땠을까요? 그림이 없었으면.
그림이 없었으면은 아마 정말 재미없었을 것 같아.
His life would have been no fun at all.
그리고 또 나쁜 사람이 되지 않았을까.
And he thinks that he would have became a very bad kind of person.
Another question from Matt Gamer. Do you feel you've made any mistakes in your art?
그림에서 실수하셨다고 느끼십니까? 실수하신 적 있다고 느끼십니까?
예, 엄청 많습니다.
Yes, lots and lots and lots of times.
예, 지금 다시 책을 보니까 잘못된 것들이 너무 많이 보이네.
Since he's going through his sketchbook, he can see all the mistakes that he has done on the drawings.
Another question from Abraham. Would you share your experience of doing the first live drawing and being recorded online?
맨 처음에 라이브 드론쇼 했을 때, 그리고 이제 그게 녹화가 되었을 때 그 경험을 다시 한번 좀 얘기해 주실 수 있을까요?
2011년이
It was on 2011.
부천 국제 만화제 한국에서 하는.
It was during a comic book festival in Bucheon, South Korea.
거기서 이제 제 붓을 하나 얻어가지고 이제 거기를 꾸미게 됐어.
He got a stand in that comic book festival, so he had to decorate the stand in order to use it.
보통 작가님들이 이제 액자를 내서 자기 작품들을 거는데.
And normally the other artists hang their artworks, hang some like frames with their artworks in it.
저희 김현지 선생님께서 우리는 그냥 벽 걸지 말고 벽에다 종이 붙이고 3일 동안 그림 그립시다.
So the festival was for 3 days, and it was Hyunjin who suggested Jung Gi that they would just place a big piece of paper on inside the stand, and Jung Gi should draw on the paper for the throughout the festival. It was Hyunjin who suggested that.
그래서 3일 동안 그렸고요.
And so Jung Gi drew for 3 days on the big piece of paper that surrounded the walls of the stand.
그때 붓펜이 아니었고 유성펜이었어요.
At the time, he didn't use brush pens. He used a marker.
예. 그래서 3일 동안 그린 걸 촬영해서
And so Jung Gi drew throughout the festival, and Hyunjin recorded it.
그걸 이제 간이 편집해서 유튜브에 올렸습니다.
They edited it briefly, and then they posted the video on YouTube.
근데 그게 그렇게 반응이 좋을 줄 몰랐어.
And at first, it was for fun. They had no idea that it would be such a hit on the internet.
그래서 그때부터 이제 알려지면서 라이브 드로잉 작가가 된 것 같습니다.
And it was from then that Jung Gi started to do more and more live drawing shows on a big piece of paper.
혈당 검사하기.
It's when he's checking his blood sugar.
이것도 제가 좋아하는 그림.
And this is also one of the drawings that he liked.
하나, 둘, 세 개는 우리 아들이 그린 거.
The three people on the right side is drawn by his son,
그 다음은 제가 다 그렸어요.
and the rest Jung Gi finished off.
예.
I think we have maybe time for 2 more questions. So question from AJ. Do you still feel that you are improving, or do you think that you have reached some sort of a peak?
이제 선생님 아직도 발전할 그런 단계가 남아있다고 생각하시는지, 아니면 거의 다 이루었다고 생각하시는지.
아니요, 저도 이 책을 보면서 처음 시작과 끝에서 늘은 것들이 있어서 재밌습니다.
Jung Gi thinks that he is still improving, and while he is going through the 2018 sketchbook, from the beginning and until the end, even there he sees a sort of improvement, and he is very proud of it.
그리고 또 신기한 건, 와, 그렸던 걸 다 가졌네.
And one thing amazing is that he possesses all the things that he drew.
와, 나 그리는 대로 다 이루어지는 것 같아.
Well, apparently every 네.
That's what we should all do.
다 그래야겠네요. 다 똑같은 일을 해야겠네요. Yeah, it's like 네.
One more question from Alan Martinez. If you had never drawn in your childhood or teen years, and you enter art school, how long do you think that it would have taken you to get where you are right now?
정기쌤 만약 어리실 때 그림을 안 그렸고 미대를 가지 않았으면 지금 정기쌤 레벨까지 가려면 한 얼마나 걸렸을 것 같나요?
아니요, 저는 미대를 안 갔어도 지금 수준까지 올라왔을 거예요.
그죠. 그러니까 학교를 이제 선생님 입학한 시기보다 뭐 더 늦게 입학했거나 그런 시기가 좀 어긋났다면 지금 쌤 레벨까지.
아니, 그래도 갔을 것 같다.
Jung Gi thinks that there would have been no difference at all. He would have achieved the level that he has achieved now.
왜냐면은 그때도 많이 그랬었고 학교를 가나 안 가나 계속 그림 그리고 있었어.
Because even when he was at school or he wasn't at school, he was just drawing all the time. So he
Yeah.
doesn't think that the if the age that he entered art school changed, it wouldn't have made much difference.
Right. So our time is up. So I think it'll be great if we say bye to our fans. And before we go, I wish to share my screen, so I can show you guys what we have prepared for this special event.
네, 이거 이제 임 선생님이 저기 보여주고요. 이제 저 사이트에서 파는 거. 그리고 나서 이제 좀 이따 인사하라고 그러시면 인사하시고 끝내면 될 것 같습니다.
네.
So we have private commission that's happening for Kim Jung Gi. So if you guys, I know we already received many orders for private commission. So if you guys still place an order, we'll basically show all the options, all the requests that you guys have made. And then I'm sure Kim Jung Gi will have some time to do tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please make, if you guys are interested, please make a purchase maybe tonight, so we have enough time to have him just explore different options that you guys offer. And we have some original art for sale while things are selling pretty fast. We have some original artwork of Kim Jung Gi. So yeah, they're available for sale. And we have a new merch for Kim Jung Gi. This is really, really cool. This is his new animal series that he's doing. Super fun. So yes, we're gonna disconnect our stream. And after this, at 7:35 p.m., so basically 5 minutes later, we're going to do an art jam. So using Magma Studio. So please stay tuned. We're gonna disconnect the streaming and be right back. 선생님 인사 한번 해주세요.
예, 하여튼 오늘 이렇게 참여해 주셔서 너무 감사드리고요.
Thank you everyone for being there today.
예, 조금 있다가 또 아트 재미로 재밌게 찾아뵙겠습니다.
So
네,
I'll
감사합니다.
get to you guys soon. I'll be on the art jam, so stay tuned.